Look at this. This is terrible. This is absolutely awful. This says we didn't know what the heck we were doing and did not do the job correctly from the start. And that was a mistake, but it's a mistake that I'm going to remedy. We have got to get ourselves out there and clean the Halloween shed. So, to get us in the mood, we are watching The Addams Family. The kids are enjoying some sustenance of noodles.
I put chicken in mine, so Fern's hanging out with me.
Yes, Fern. I tried tempting her with whipped topping. That didn't work. Reagan tried tempting her with noodles.
I stole her from you, though.
Yes, very much so. Then Lulu stole her from both of us because she had
And
chicken.
I stole her back, and then she just went back and forth.
But never back to me, kitty.
Because you don't have any more food.
Well, that's true. Anyway, we are getting ourselves in the mood with The Addams Family, which right now is free on YouTube. Okay, so what we're gonna do for starters is drag all of this stuff that's between here and the shed. We're not gonna actually take anything from inside the shed yet, especially because the storm is on its way. Instead, we're going to gather all of this stuff and drag it out to the lawn. I have the new to us tote that we got from the Facebook freebies. There have been several windstorms, so whilst we are working on that, we are also going to work on cleaning up my Laughing Place garden. There's no way we're gonna get like loads and loads done before the storm hits. While they're bringing it out, I'm gonna start sorting it. So the fact that these fabrics are all messy and gross is not a bad thing. In fact, it's not. Because they just go outside every year for the Halloween yard display. Some of them, though, might be a little too far gone. I mean, is that possible with Halloween stuff? I would say yes, if I can't even unfurl it. That would help me make that kind of a call. Lulu killed a wasp. Good job. She is amazing. That was scary. I have found some things I'm letting go of. We have the dumpster out here, which is helpful. Reagan, don't get distracted by the toys.
Too late.
I know, it's tricky. It's tough. So many goodies. Just think of all the fun. No, no, no. We must focus. Get the spray. Lulu's gonna spray a nest for us. Wasp nest. Yeah.
There's a pretty big nest. We just grabbed the last of what's in between the shed and here.
Okay.
We're gonna spray the nest. It's big.
Okay. That will spray like 15 feet, so you don't need to be close to it.
Well, it's kind of like a
Awkward area.
Is there other things you can pull out of the way first?
no, it's underneath lids, and there's a whole bunch on there. I'll be fine. I just need to get the hammer.
Good job, guys. Good
None of them
job.
flew out. They're all just like kind of accepting defeat. Like,
They just gave up.
yeah. So it's scratched over there. Let's not let Kitty go over there.
Yeah, probably not.
Bottom
I don't
highway.
want her to break it.
we will, in the next few weeks, start testing all of the lights. And of course, sorting. But right now, we just need to take care of the stuff that's been left out or has fallen out from the disaster of a shed.
Do you want me to go record where
Oh, yeah, they're coming out.
they are?
Yeah.
There's other ones like this. Like there's one flying around over here.
Come and spray some more. And we're gonna throw away all those. Yeah. We gotta sort through the lids and see which ones are still good and worth keeping. And any spare lids that we keep around, we need to find a better place because the sun just absolutely destroys them. Okay, that's a good start. We have got to go pick up Mimi from a friend's house. We killed a wasp nest. Tidied up quite a bit. It's a good start. Oh yeah. We got a long ways to go, obviously. But that is a good little start. So I swear it could only be from this one tote that I lifted. But I've absolutely messed up my lower back. So, took some muscle relaxers. Ouch. So, I'm gonna have to rest before I can really jump back in. We did spray the wasps again, and the kids are getting the rest of those broken lids cleaned out of there for me, and then hopefully tomorrow or the next day I will be feeling good again and we'll jump back in. But for now, I'm just waiting for these muscle relaxers to completely knock me out. And the storm showed up, which is fine because my back is definitely, yikes, not ready to get back out there working. My mind is, I'm like, yes, let's go get the Halloween shed done. But it looks like nature is helping me to rest and not make it worse. So, thank you, nature. Yikes. But also, it feels a lot like fall, and that's fantastic. So, I've got my heating pad and my very first ever favorite, I don't even want to call it a horror movie, but it's like a gateway horror movie, The Lady in White from back in the 80s. Super good show. I've got that playing, and I'm gonna do some other kind of work and planning and plotting for the Halloween yard display that'll go out there. But right now, I can't do it. Definitely no. So let's enjoy the heat, the horror, and some plotting and planning here in the house where it's nice and dry. The storm has passed. Well, for now anyway. So, the work must continue. Okay, the weather has cleared and I'm up and walking again. Not great, but enough that I can be out here and assess kind of where we're at. Oh my goodness, look at this. Yeah, that's what the kids killed. I'm gonna stomp that sucker and throw it away just to be safe. Woo! I guarantee though, there will be, ooh, there's a wasp right there, wondering what the heck's going on. Yep, so there will be more. There will absolutely be plenty more that we will find. In fact, there's one right there that I can see. Yeah, there will be more. There will definitely be more. How am I going to do away with the wasp problem when I rebuild my shed? Look at this. This is terrible. This is absolutely awful. This says we didn't know what the heck we were doing and did not do the job correctly from the start. And that was a mistake, but it's a mistake that I'm going to remedy. not all right away, and it'll probably take a while, but it is going to get done. Yeah, stuff did not get put away correctly at all. Well, after Halloween last year, because I had surgery and the kids just kind of did as kids do, and here we are. This is quite a project, but I can't start on my Halloween plan for the art display until this is done. So we just have to get in and just do. Been picking up a few things. I cleaned a few things out of the shed. Kids are out here helping me, which is amazing. I told them just bring the totes out here as they're doing, and we will sort through them, but also if they see anything that's just straight garbage, then to throw it away. The problem is we have filled the dumpster. So what I might say is we'll take one of the totes that's empty, maybe two, and those will be garbage totes. Like, I still want the totes, but anyway, that's a place for us to put the garbage. Lots of fun stuff, huh? We're gonna have fun putting Halloween together and costumes. And then I'm thinking that after we rebuild, Reagan, go ahead and bring that half of a guy out. Or whatever. After we rebuild, the shed is not just gonna be my Halloween shed, but it'll also be my like crafting DIY supply shed too. Yeah, I have a lot of Halloween stuff. Stuff I've been given, stuff I've bought, and mostly stuff I have salvaged. Things that aren't even necessarily Halloween stuff, but that I've salvaged from free piles that we are going to incorporate. Just think of how fun. I know. Aren't these going to be awesome in my apothecary shop?
What is it?
It's like for spells and potions and stuff like that.
Is that why you had me make the little potion thingy?
That's part of it, yes. All right, will you bring out a couple more of the like bags of stuff? Fall is in the air. It was delicious. It's gonna warm up again in a couple days, but not to where it was. So I would say we are definitely in the fall space, and it is delicious. So I'm gonna start sorting all of these odds and ends and just kind of, I don't know, some of the totes, empty totes, we'll use for garbage because we need to, but other totes we'll use for sorting. And as I'm going through and sorting, I am going to be making some very tough choices. Oh, look at some of these goodies. Now, what I'm also going to do while I'm at this is things that very obviously will go really well in this year's haunted apothecary shop. Things like that, obviously, I should set them to the side and have like an area that is stuff in an organized way somehow, things that are for this year's display. Still figuring that out. Maybe that's what I will use the big green tote for. That would make sense. Okay, I'm gonna sit down to do a little bit of sorting. And I have set a timer for 15 minutes and am working for 15 minutes at a time. And then resting. 15 minutes, then rest. Trying to be smart about this whole process. Okay, let's be more realistic. With this foot, with my back thrown out, we might, and a bad IBS day, maybe 10 minutes at a time is more realistic. And whatever is realistic for you when it comes to decluttering, dejunking, finishing projects, tidying up, whatever it is you're working on, do be realistic and listen to your body and honor your body and utilize what resources you do have. A lot of times kids don't want to get in on this and don't want to be involved and don't want to help. I wouldn't want to either. But find encouragement, find motivation and incentive, and they will help. It's coming along. It is really coming along, Frugal friends. We are getting there. I've got skeletons and body parts, bones galore, fabrics. I need to find a lid to fit this tote. Until then, I at least have one that covers it. I've got all the light ups and plugins and whatever electrical stuff over there. I'm gonna have to separate that into 2 totes. There's just too many, and those definitely need a lid. Over here we've got graveyard type stuff. It's happening. It is happening. It is coming along. Over here, got a whole bunch. These are labeled on the side. These are labeled on top. Do you know what? I really should label them on the side as well. That would definitely make sense. What else? There are still some wasps coming around over here, wondering what's going on. Sorry, wasps, your home is gone. Let's see. Oh, there's a lid I might be able to use. We've got a huge tote here. Some totes there that maybe we can utilize. Definitely more fabrics there that can be added to this other tote I have that has fabrics. It is coming along. I know there is still a lot to do. I see that. I feel that. But it is coming along. You got to celebrate the progress, guys. And then there's Kitty. Lulu gave her some mint. That's good. Some catnippy yum yum. And that's good because this is all very confusing and stressful for Kitty. You know, all this going on and her not sure what is happening to her domain. But a little bit of mint from our own garden, I think it helps. Kitty, preciosa. Kitty. Oh, Lulu's gonna enter some more yum yum. I think Kitty knows. You can tell by that face. Kitty's like, yes, bring it to me. Yum. Yum. Go ahead, Kitty. You just wig on out. Nothing wrong with that. That helps you handle the stress. I am finding so many things. Some are very frustrating because I needed them, you know, last year and couldn't find them. But hey, this is all part of the decluttering, okay? Yes, we are still on the decluttering train. A little, maybe it's been, the train has been a lot slower of late, but we are, and we are finally doing the Halloween shed, which is also my crafting DIY creative shed, or will be. It has a lot of those things there, especially since, you know, we took so much out of the attic and got rid of so much, and anything that I kept, a lot of it did end up in the Halloween shed. Woo! I found birds. I knew I had more birds. Didn't have them for my display. My Alfred Hitchcock The Birds yard display last year, and that really sucks. But now I do have them. I know where they are, so if I need them, they're going to be labeled. I'm going to have a map. I will know where they are. Could it be, Frugal friends, that I have too much Halloween stuff? I didn't think there was such a thing as too much Halloween stuff. And let's keep in mind, there are a few things that are actually not strictly Halloween. There is some crafting in here, this, you know, that much. But it might be possible we might have reached our threshold. But look at my wonderful babies helping me. Whew. That's the last tote? Okay. Oh boy. We are gonna make some choices. And I already have. I've already been piling up stuff that we're getting rid of.
What even are these?
Oh, there's games in there.
Games?
Yeah, I'll show you.
Oriental trade.
Oh, my goodness. Good job, guys. Thank you. Let's go take a break. I think I need a break too, to be honest.
Yeah, you've been here
Before
all
I...
day.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's go. They're right. Yeah. Okay. Let's go take a little break. Okay. All right. So with the rain coming, we had to hurry like crazy and gather up anything that would get ruined and get rid of garbage. We still have more. There's definitely still more, but we hurried. Boy, did we hurry and got things covered, got things into totes and safe, and even, oh, I brought the flashlight so that we'll be able to see it better. Got this awesome flashlight. You can see that we dragged a whole bunch back into the shed Someone did not put this where I asked them to. Glad I came back out here. Anyway, we at least got everything in here so that if it does go ahead and rain like it's supposed to, the stuff's not going to get ruined tonight. And then tomorrow we will drag it all back out again, which kind of sucks, but it shouldn't be that big of a deal. The dragging it out, that'll be the hardest part, and I'll have the kids doing that for me. And then it's a matter of just decluttering. We already dejunked, so now it's down to declutter, making the tough choices. Then we can start tearing all of the yuck down from in here and rebuilding. The sides, these two sides, they're just fine. They just need maybe reinforcing. And I also want to actually insulate and make this a proper building so that in the winter or whenever, early spring, I can have like a work table over here and actually come out here and work on things when I feel like it. And my goal, as far as the Halloween stuff, is to declutter by half. I know it's a big goal, but that's what I'm going for, so that I will be able to have room somewhere, somehow, to actually have a little workstation out here. Is that a big, lofty goal? Yes, it is. But you gotta have a goal and something to work towards. And, well, whatever we do end up doing will definitely be an improvement. For our first couple of days working on this project, we have made major improvements. More still to do, of course, but we'll get there. While I'm out here, I'm thinking about all of these. Yes, I am an avid gardener. I love to garden. I've had them for 2 years and have not used them, maybe even more than 2 years, but I also have not been able to do as much gardening as I normally would do. Will I ever be able to be doing that much gardening again? I don't know. I truly don't know. I don't think that's a decision that I have to make right now tonight. No rain. All that effort. No rain. It's raining! Oh, I feel so much better.